What's up, everyone? It's a good Tuesday today. Hope everyone has a fantastic day today and fantastic week as well. But today I'm going to be talking about basically some things I'm learning right now, some curious thoughts, more of like what the videos are supposed to be. But let me just first off say that I have a test coming up next class in about an hour. And it's going to be on corporate finance, and I've been studying a good bit. Got my cheat sheet, all my formulas, but I'm just doing a video right now, so I don't really want to study, so I don't have to study right now, but I'll study after the video. But right now I'm actually learning Japanese, and I've just memorized the first alphabet in Japanese called hiragana. And I've been going through those note cards about every day, just trying to memorize it. And I finally got it. And now I'm wondering if I need to memorize katakana or not, because katakana, I found out, is basically a Japanese alphabet, but for foreign words, if that makes sense. So you have hiragana for Japanese words, I guess, and then katakana is used a lot for foreign words to help spell that sounding, I guess. So I'm still debating if I really need to do that or not. But until that point comes, I'm actually thinking about maybe taking a Japanese class next semester, which will be my last semester. And I want to talk to basically the head of the Japanese department, trying to set up a meeting with him so I can talk with him more, tell him about my interest, my plans, and hopefully I can skip the basic Japanese class, the very beginners, which I think if I keep studying like I am, like there's no need for me to take the basics anyways. Just go on to like proficiency in basics or intermediate Japanese, which would be a lot more helpful to me. So I'm going to be doing that, but I'm really interested in it. And for those of you who kind of want to learn a new language, I definitely say go for it because, I mean, if you want to learn something, learn it. A lot of people, they're lazy nowadays and they just don't really want to, and they'll end up saying, yeah, I want to do it. But then they'll start going, oh, wait, let me just see what's on my phone real quick. And then like 30 minutes, hour passes by, and like, I'll get to it tomorrow. Be proactive. Do things you're passionate about because a lot of people don't, and they'll end up doing things the rest of their life that they hate or don't like. And I mean, life sucks at that point. So make the most of your time right now and go after what you want to do. So knowing that, I hope I can take an intermediate Japanese class next semester. Will I be able to? Not sure yet, but we'll find out. All right, also, let's talk about just some curious thoughts I've been having. What was I thinking about the other day? Oh yeah, okay. So have y'all ever thought about if there's like different dimensions out there? And I've been looking this up a lot. So obviously we're in this world of a 3D dimension. This hand, there's depth to it. It's not just face value, it goes up, down, and sideways. There's width. It's 3D. And it's funny because we can see things from a 1D or 2D perspective like it's nothing. So if you draw a dot on a piece of paper and it can move up, down, side, side, and that's 2D, we can see that easy. But the dot, if it had a cognitive brain itself, it couldn't comprehend 3D. It couldn't comprehend the depth to go backwards or to go forwards or backwards. So in our concept, if there is a fourth dimension, we can't comprehend it. And there's a lot of videos out there that try to explain it and try to draw like 4D models of what a shape would look like, or try to help you explain it. And a lot of them will go into like, there's like fifth, sixth, seventh, like almost unlimited amount of dimensions. But the thing is, our minds can't like process and comprehend that. So knowing that, is there a fourth dimension? It's possible. I kind of really want to be able to wrap my mind around how that would be possible because we're 3D creatures and we can comprehend and understand 1D and 2D dimensions because we live in a 3D dimension world. But when you go one dimension higher, since we're not accessible to that, we can't physically comprehend in our minds what the 4D dimension would look like on a daily basis. You would see things that just for right now would not even make sense. But if you lived in a 4-dimensional world, you would see 3D, like our world, like we see 2D. And that just kind of blows my mind because, I don't know, just imagine we were 4-dimensional and we were looking down on like a 3-dimensional world and we just saw everything. We saw the 4 dimensions within the 3D dimension. That's just insane. I can't even imagine that. Oh, I wish I could, but I can't. So I've always been really curious about that. What else? What else have I been curious about for a while? Something I've been thinking about. Oh yeah, Anthem. If y'all have ever played the game Anthem, it just came out, I'm pretty sure in late February or early March. And it's for all consoles and PC. I don't think it's out for Switch, but it's like what do you call it? It's not an MMO. It's more like a RPG type game, looter shooter, kind of like Destiny a little bit. It has similar characteristics to that. And I've been playing that for a while, but I haven't played it in about 4 or 5 days because honestly, it's just, I don't know, man. It's not as fun as I thought it would be. And I think a main part is because like the main loot system is messed up. And I've seen a lot of review videos, of course, and I've read a lot of articles. But the main system of the loot is basically broken because, believe it or not, statistics in that game right now don't even matter. And you're thinking, well, Gunner, how can statistics not matter in a looter shooter where statistics about getting better gear, better abilities, better everything, so aka better stats on those gears would be the main goal, correct? You are correct. How do they do it right now? I don't know. Some convoluted way, and you can go look it up about how the loot-based system in Anthem is calculated, how like you get stronger and how the power is not related, but what's the word I'm looking for? How power is basically distributed amongst your character in Anthem. And it's so dumb because let's just, well, first of all, there's obviously different rarities in the game. You have common, which is white, rare, which is blue, epic, which is, uncommon, green, then rare, blue, epic, purple, masterwork, it's like a goldish orange, and then legendary, which is like pure yellow. And obviously you want legendary, right? Well, apparently to the statistics right now, if you just have one legendary item, and that counts as like either it be a legendary gun, a legendary gear piece, or a legendary ability, because you can equip your person or character with a lot of things. Equip it with guns, equipment, like grenades or abilities, and a couple other things, a couple slots for components. Like all those can be different rarities. And if you have one legendary and the rest of them are just common through your whole character, whatever it is, one legendary out of that whole system and then one common, apparently you will do more damage per melee and ultimate ability, not counting your guns or even abilities, just like pure melee and ultimate ability, like, and strongness of your person will be stronger than someone who has like, I don't know, maybe 3 masterworks and like 4 epics. And you think, well, how does that make sense? I don't know. Somehow the program that they ran inside the system based off loot kind of works like that. So if you're playing the game right now, I've heard that what you need to do is basically just put on as much legendary as possible and then like, I guess, common. And what sucks is that each of these gear pieces and abilities, they have little side effect stats underneath each one. So let's say you have a legendary, I don't know, legendary ability that causes like you can use it and a lightning strike comes down on the enemy. It's legendary. And then they can have like little side effect stats on that ability that say like, I don't know, and this would be example like plus 5% on loot pickup, maybe plus 10%, minus 10% on gear reduction cooldown, and maybe a plus, I don't know, 15% on radius loot pickup. It's like, and for those who don't know, that's not good for legendary. On legendary, you want stuff like 40 plus 40% max shield capacity. You want something like, I don't know, plus 50, 60% ultimate ability damage increase. You want like plus 45% sniper damage increase, something good stuff like that. And you can have those stats, good stats like that on epics, but not on legendaries. So you think, well, I mean, of course, epics, that's good to have it on epic, but you expect a legendary item to have even better stats than just an epic one. But it doesn't. I don't know why. And on top of that, you hardly never get legendaries. And you don't even get masterworks much either. And you know why? Because they put luck in the game. These little side effects on these items or abilities you can collect, like from other rarities, like little side stats on each one, you can find luck sometimes on them. And the thing is, though, you can like get all these ability stuff with luck on them, but they only add up to 90%. If you put any more luck because it's like 110%, it doesn't matter. It maxes out at 90. So maxing out at 90 is just what you want, correct? But the thing is, you may sacrifice a really good build you like and want to play with for just abilities and guns that have luck on them, which is stupid. Why should a game make you do that? I don't know. I've been playing it for a while too, in general, and it's just, I don't know, it got kind of boring. And I was really looking forward to it too. Like, this was the one game I was like, okay, I can't wait for this game to come out. I finally have a game I think I'm gonna really like, have time to dedicate to it, and I can just like grind it out, and I can just play this game for a while. And it is. I love the game. Don't get me wrong. I love the game, but they do need to fix a lot of stuff. And I just hope they do that sooner rather than later, because if they don't, I don't see a lot of the fan base coming back, especially since Division 2 just came out. We'll see. But that's my opinion on Anthem right now. One of my favorite games, but it definitely needs to get better before I get back on it. So we talk about curious thought on my Japanese learning, Anthem, the game I'm playing. I guess that's about it for today. So let me end on this note. For those of you watching this video, you are a very lucky, fortunate, and amazing person. Don't let anyone tell you different. You can make a difference in not just your life, but other people's lives around you. Remember, living for others is better than living for yourself. Our way is to naturally, like the way we're naturally born to do is like to naturally give. We're born to feel good about naturally giving. Like that's just something that we like to do. Like when someone drops something on the side of the road, some papers or something, and they're trying to pick them up, stop for a second and go help them. I mean, it'll take maybe a few seconds out of your day. It's not gonna help much, and you never know. That can make a person's day even better just because you help them doing that. And the thing is, this doesn't benefit you in any way. Like doing these things normally doesn't benefit yourself, but it can benefit others. And nothing's quite more rewarding than just helping someone out, not because you're obligated to, not because you get a reward out of it, but because you just want to. You just want to help someone like benefit, help someone have a better day. I'm telling you, always think of other people, because you never know when you may need some help sometimes, and someone may be walking by and thinking, I kind of want to help that person. And that could make your day too, and maybe make your bad day into a good day. So guys, have a great day today. You're awesome. I love you guys. Have fun, guys. It's going to be a good Tuesday today. Peace.